My name's Vicky Austin, and I'm a native Californian. It was probably about 40 years ago. I started sailing with my husband. He had taken a sailing class at Ohlone College. He had a friend that had a little wooden sailboat, and he would take us out to Lake Elizabeth, which is a little lake in Fremont. And then we bought a Hobie Cat. They're the little catamarans with the little trampoline, and we raced it a lot. We just kept getting bigger and faster boats. We had a trimaran that we took to Santa Barbara, and in the middle of the night on the coast, it was freezing cold. I said, we need a bigger boat. So we started looking for this particular models. They're mainly in Europe, since they're made in France, but we found one in Florida. We went down, we liked it, and at that time we were working, so we had a delivery crew bring the boat through the Panama Canal, up the coast, and my husband got on it in San Diego. And we brought it here to Richmond in September 2011. This boat is in Outremer. They're built in France, and at one time they were known for creating the fastest production boats. Custom boats go faster, but these were actually a production line of boats. And we had read that they're really safe in the ocean and very comfortable. We've been thinking about retiring for a couple years now, and one of the things that I saw and read about, and people would come and do seminars at my last work that said preparing for retirement, and they said three things. One, you want to be active. One, you want to continue to learn things, and the third one is you want to be social. So we tried to think of what would be good into retirement. I just didn't want to sit home and watch TV and not do anything. And we said, well, our passion is sailing. Let's share that with people. We get to be active on the boat, getting it ready, taking people out. We get to meet new people, have different interactions, and there's always something to learn on sailing. The weather changes, there's all sorts of things on the boat that I still don't know how they work. I'm learning, and it's a never-ending process. It's seeing their reaction to the first time they go under the bridge, and it looks like the mast is going to hit the bottom of the bridge, and everybody gets excited. You see seals in the water, everybody, oh, there's a seal, or there's a harbor porpoise. You get that brand new, it's like you saw it for the first time. Even though I see it lots of times, when people get excited, I remember why I like to go out there, and I get excited again too. The Bay Area is a great place to sail. You can go anywhere on the bay and find really calm conditions, really windy conditions. You can get behind an island and it's real calm. You can be out there in front of the Golden Gate just getting wind blown on you. It has so much variety, and San Francisco is such a pretty city. And every time I come under the Golden Gate Bridge, I'm at awe at how great it looks. There's a lot of traffic in the bay. We've got ferries, we've got freighters, we've got container ships, and everybody has to understand the rules of the road or the rules of the waterway. And boats that have to stay in channels that are deep, they have the channel markers, and the channel markers are red and a green. And the way you remember them, if you're going to port, then you want to have the red on your right and you're returning. So it's red, right, returning on the channel. When we're on a long voyage in the ocean and we come in and I see the Golden Gate Bridge, I just have this, oh, I'm home. And then when I'm coming into our harbor, when we start going down the channel and seeing those markers, then I know I'm close. What's most satisfying? And I said that it was when you've had a full day and you're active and you're working with people and you go home and you're exhausted and you just lay down content and you get a good night's sleep. How good is that? 5 years, I hope I'm still healthy enough to move around the boat. I hope that I have lots of more miles on the boat going up and down the coast Bodega Bay down to Southern California, and I hope that I have a guest book that's full of happy people. Retirement's great. Do it as soon as you can.